I foresee stupid shit in the very near future.
How do you know if you're a psychic?
I can answer that question. I know I'm not a psychic, because psychic powers are not real. So apparently, Howcast thinks that psychic powers are real.
Psychic covers a huge range of
Imagined
abilities.
and
A huge range of
cognitive biases, such as confirmation bias, hindsight bias, self-serving bias, etc., causing your monkey brain to think that you have some supernatural powers. That is obviously not the case. Not realizing that and claiming you're a psychic simply demonstrates that you have weak mental
abilities. How do you know if you're a psychic? Well, I suppose the very simple answer is you know if you are or not. But let me be a little bit more specific.
Yes?
I know, because I'm a very, very long time in this field, that knowledge of the future is very, very rare.
Never ever demonstrated is very, very rare, you say. Cute, Miss Psychic Lady. But it's bullcrap. If it happens that someone predicts something about the future, which then turns out to be true, that is not knowledge of the future.
However, there are many other aspects of being psychic per se.
Another odd thing is all these small magic items she's got there laying on the table. They are not used in the video, they're only there as props, so we know that this lady knows what she's talking about.
The most common one is, and it startles some people, telepathy.
Telepathy. Really? Cue the evidence for telepathy. That is not really evidence for telepathy.
Telepathy is every human's basic ability to communicate. How does that manifest in the modern world? Very, very simply. You think about your best friend, and they telephone, and everybody thinks that's quite extraordinary. Or you think of somebody who you haven't heard from a long time, you get a letter the next day, and that seems to be, oh, very extraordinary. Well, it isn't really.
Oh, yes, it's extraordinary. Extraordinary stupid.
It's the bond also that mothers and children have. But it is our basic ability. We have put it to one side in the modern world.
It is our basic ability, which we've put aside in the modern world. What? Just nonsense.
A lot of people say, and I'll discuss that point later, a lot of people say, let's take...
She communicates so slowly.
For example, 9/11. A great many people after the fact said, oh, I saw something like that or not. Now, I don't know whether they did or not.
But I know they didn't. How come you don't know? Psychic, you remember?
There is, over the ages, though, people who only have, say, one psychic experience, and it tends to be a tragedy, a disaster, a plane crash or something.
That's surprising. No, it's not.
Another, should we say, ability is sometimes when somebody is very, very close to you, a close relative, and they have passed over.
Passed over? To like the spirit realm?
Died.
Ah, died. I see. And then, of course, the person says he or she felt someone died, or knew when it happened, or some shit like that. Classic BS. Just skip it.
So, is one psychic or not? I think, as I said, the basic answer is you probably know if your abilities are a little above average or not.
That's how you know? Very unconvincing. Even the classic, I'm a better driver than the average, is more reasonable, because driving is not a supernatural power. But it can't be easy for just an ordinary woman, dressed in orange, slow speaker.
For example.
Weak mental abilities. So I'll end here for now. See you next time, in the future.